Hi, I'm back on. I just had some thoughts. The puzzle I was talking about earlier. This is what it will look like when it's finished, which is really cool. Anyways, as I was sitting here, I'm waiting to get picked up. I'm going to go out for a little bit. I was like, I can't do this puzzle because I usually have it empty in the inside. But I had a whole bunch of pieces like inside, like of different colors of the frogs and the border and stuff. And it just was cluttered. And so God was just kind of speaking to me saying that you can't focus. You're not able to focus because there's so much inside the puzzle. And so as I was, thinking about that, I started taking the puzzle pieces out of the center of the puzzle. And so now I just have, I don't know, probably less than 20 pieces. I didn't count them because I'm working on one of the blue frogs. And so I have a little bit of it together. And so I already feel better that I have ADD and dyslexia and different stuff. And those aren't excuses. Those are just things that I have struggled with in my life. But anyways, taking those things out of the puzzle, taking the extra puzzle pieces out, is already helping me to see the puzzle easier and maybe just work on that one frog. And then I have a couple pieces of another frog. Still, the other issue that I'm having is I bought this little tray that you can put puzzle pieces in. I was thinking like it stacked and moved, but it doesn't really do that. And so I have puzzle pieces in that, and then I have puzzle pieces in the box. And then all my other puzzle pieces are at the very end of this table. So they're out of my reach. And so again, I feel like there's a lesson here for me. And I think it oftentimes when I have lessons, just even as simple as this, because the Lord can give me a lesson about a paperclip if he wants to. He has before, actually when I was in California in 2020. But anyways, that's another story. So maybe in my life, I feel like there's a lot of things out of reach in my life. I see things far off into the future, like these puzzle pieces. They're not necessarily far off into the future, but they're out of reach. I can't reach them without getting up and going around the table to get them. And that will expenditure more energy. I don't want to get up constantly and go to the end of the table to get the puzzle pieces. The way this table's made, it's not working. Like if the table was longer this way and wide enough, I could have the puzzle pieces like right next to the puzzle. So then I could easily see them and grab them. The other thing is I know that I need to go and get eyeglasses, and, I'm struggling with being able to get there because I don't have a vehicle, and other people, that could take me. They're not super close by, or they're working, or they're, busy. And still I'm having a hard time asking people to help me, I guess. I absolutely am learning how to receive, but I think I still struggle with inconveniencing people and feeling like I would be a burden, or they'd have to do something extra for me out of their day. And really, you don't know what somebody thinks inside. I feel like so many times, I have wrong thinking about a situation, a circumstance, or even a person. And I don't really like it. But I know that people will hide things from you. They won't come out and say, wow, I really can't stand you, or I don't like the way you look, or the way you talk, or, how you deal with stuff. I think that people are really good at hiding how they feel about you. And I'm not great at it. I think people know when I feel disappointed or upset. I really have learned better to manage my emotions and be more, I don't know, lack of a better word, balanced. And so I guess this was just a good example for me to think about where is my focus. And if I have too many things going on inside, I was using the puzzle as kind of that, analogy or whatever, that I'm not able to focus. Like I'm overwhelmed. There's too many things going on. I'm trying to figure out too many things all at once. And I need to be able to I don't know, compartmentalize. I think you have to be careful with compartmentalization. I think it's too easy to compartmentalize and not come back to something. It's okay. Put something on the back burner for a little bit if you can't work it out, but you're going to have to come back to something that keeps coming up in your life. If you're still, struggling with whatever, I exercise one day and then I can't exercise for 2 more days, whatever it is. Why are you struggling with not going to the gym or not exercising or not going on a walk or eating healthy or, trying to get your finances in order, whatever it is? What's the holdup? What's the cause? What's the cycling of doing the same thing over and over again? What do you need? Do you need wise counsel? Do you need an intervention? Do you need to do something differently? Save money for the future, get on a budget, stick to it. And then why can't you stick to things? Is it because you feel like you do procrastinate? And do you procrastinate because you are distracted easily? You have ADD or ADHD. I don't know. There's different terms and maybe they even call it different now. And so what are the things that you need to do to change that, to help manage your life? Is your life managing you? Are you managing your life? Are you managing your finances, or is your finances managing you? Are you just going paycheck to paycheck? And if you are, what do you need to change? Whether you're making $20,000 a year or $50,000 or $60,000 a year or more, what do you need to change so that you do have money for gas and food and things in your life always, that you're not like, wow, I don't have any money for this until my next paycheck. And I'm not pointing any fingers, please understand me. I have struggled with this probably my whole life. I grew up in a home that we really didn't have a lot of money, and I don't really know and understand all of that. I don't want to really get into that so much, just to say that I have struggled with it. And I was thinking about it the other day. I haven't charged anything since I was in California in 2020. So it's been not quite 5 years. I don't have any credit cards. I have almost all of my credit paid off. And it has been a struggle. I have had to go without this and that, not food or anything like that, but just, making those payments and doing the things to get out of debt. And I really have made some really good headway on that. And I don't want to turn around and get cards and get in debt again, or get a loan or do this and that. And that's a lot of reasons why I haven't, done schooling. Like, oh, you can do schooling online, you can do this and that. And you can also pay a whole bunch of money for that. And I don't have the money to pay it back or even really make a payment. But yeah, just wanted to share a little bit about some of what I felt like God was kind of sharing with me with this puzzle. I don't know if I'll be able to work on it today, or at least right now. Maybe later on I will try to work on it and see what I can come up with. I just thought it was interesting how our life stuff can really parallel to things we do in life. And if we're paying attention, that we can learn a lesson from that. And I know when my room is really cluttered, it's really hard for me to like enjoy my environment. And so I really feel like I want to do, I'm not going to say I'm going to do the minimalist thing, but I did find some videos about decluttering and stuff, and what do you need and what don't you need. And really one of the key things they say is to not buy more. I mean, really think about when you purchase something. If you enjoy it, like, I'm going to buy puzzles, but I can hang them up and see them and look at them. But I could also do the puzzle and then give the puzzle away. I want to go through my clothes again and just some of my other things. I have a lot of things that I really enjoy looking at, little figurines and stuff, and I really love stuffed animals. But I think I could go through all of those things and decide, what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. Just to make the space more free. I really am artistic. I mean, I don't know. When I say artistic, that's just me personally. I don't know if you like my artistic abilities, but I personally like mine. And I really am a creative person. I don't know that, anybody would buy any of my things, my paintings and stuff. And that's not why I do it. I do it because it does bring me joy. And I have enjoyed the journey. And I know when I'm healing more that I can do more creative things. So I just wanted to share that with you. And hopefully when I do at some point get this puzzle done, I will show it to you and it'll be up on my wall. I feel like this puzzle might take me longer than I really thought it would. And I think that's okay. I think that that's the process. And I think that he will teach me some more things while I'm doing this puzzle, just about life and about my finances and about, what do I want to do in my life? Is it going to be difficult to step out and do some things that might not be comfortable? Working more hours and dealing with pain, in my knee, in my right knee, my arthritis, which, like I said, I think is in both. I really am doing okay enough to not have to go get any more, like cortisol shots, or there's another one that they can do. I was not really a fan of it the first time, I will admit, the needle. If I hadn't been with my friend, I think it would have been a lot more overwhelming for me. So I was really thankful that she was there that day to take me to the 2 different appointments for the x-rays and then getting the shot, so that it did help me so that I could walk again. And I think too, just doing less has helped. And yet it's really been a struggle for me because I am a doer. I like to help people. I like to do things. I have a lot of gifts, and a lot of those gifts are, cleaning and getting things organized. And that takes, mental strength and some physical strength as well. You have to have strengths in more than one area to do those things. I guess that's all I want to say. I hope that you have a really good day. I don't know that I'm going to get out on a walk like I was planning to today. I was planning to exercise, and that didn't happen either. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. Maybe I'll be able to get my walk and my exercise in and give you a couple more uploads tomorrow. All right. Blessings, everyone. Bye.